Hello, everybody. This is Fernando for the latest Godzilla Podcast, and yet another entry in the viral marketing that's happening right now for the Godzilla 2014 film. This time having to do with a lot of the new images that are being released exclusively. It looks like through various websites, but mostly all originating, if not all, directly through the Facebook website for the Godzilla 2014 film. If you haven't had a chance, I highly recommend go on Facebook or just type in Godzilla 2014 Facebook anywhere, and you'll be able to find the official certified Facebook page for the Godzilla film, and there you'll be able to get the instant updates that I'm getting now with regards to these images. So I'll talk about them here for this viral talk video. And again, I can't post the images on here because as good as these images are in terms of being released on there, I just don't want to make sure that anything involving the Legendary Pictures and Warner Brothers, that they do anything on their end towards doing anything towards my channel. So I'll just talk about them here, but if you bring up the images alongside, we'll be able to look at them together, and I'll go ahead and I'll talk about them here. So when you have a chance, just bring them up, pause my video if you have to, and then that way we'll go together on there. The first one I wanted to talk about is the latest image that's been released. It's from the Godzilla Facebook again, and it says, "Closer inspection reveals a URL that may contain more details on the mysterious Muto group at the epicenter of this incident." And it has to do with an image, it looks like, of the infamous Door to Hell crater / natural gas fire / something that's within actually the planet. It's at a place called Turkmenistan, where it's an ever-burning gas site that's been burning for several decades now. In fact, since 1971. But here in the film, it's being used for something else. And in this case, it looks like an erection of some kind of fences, some kind of gate, something like that, that's been around this crater. So it's going to have something huge to do with the film itself. And the way the shot looks is there's a military soldier. Somebody was taking a shot of this Door to Hell, and this military soldier is obscuring or trying to obscure the image to ensure that it's not captured on film, and it's like that person is being pushed away at the same time. The second image from the Godzilla Facebook page has to do with some more Muto stuff, and it said, "What could Muto be searching for?" And this time it has to do with it looks like some helicopters hovering over a forest, but very prominent within that forest is a gigantic either a drilled well or some kind of natural man-made crater. But again, you see a pattern on here where it looks like something is happening with regards to the Earth within the Godzilla universe within this film that is causing the military to surround and look for things regarding these craters. Is something coming out of these craters? Could it be the Muto monsters themselves coming out of these craters? I don't know on there, but again, it's very, very fascinating to find out on here. And with regards to the third image, it has to do with a closer, better look of that Door to Hell, the one again that's in Turkmenistan, and this time it's a night shot, and it looks like somebody was able to creep up next to that crater, which is very huge. I mean, it doesn't look like it has a large span or a large width, but with regards to that crater, the way the shot looks, there's some soldiers standing right next to it, and some vehicles that look like they're leaving it at the same time, and it shows the perspective of how large this thing is. What's interesting to note is that could this crater be the one that was associated a couple of months back on a behind-the-scenes shot that showed at nighttime some soldiers standing above a mound with an eerie-looking glow behind them? And I think so. I think that this crater is that item that was in that behind-the-scenes shot, because it's the only logical conclusion that can come about with regards to this. And then finally, the fourth feature has to do with another, this was actually the first one that was posted on the Godzilla Facebook, and it just asks a simple question: who are Muto? And in this case, it shows another shot of a forest, this time more cavernous on there, more caverns instead of forest, but sure enough, it's another forest, another helicopter hanging around that forest, specifically above a gigantic hole on the ground. Again, whether it's man-made or whether it's something else, I'm not sure on there, but it's there right now. So several of these specific images take you to several websites, but the websites are in different languages, which makes it seem, of course, that this is happening on a global level, and that this viral marketing is happening and is being reported on a global level by several different sources, all on a different international level. Some of these websites, in fact, I don't understand the language that's being placed on there, so if anyone knows what they're talking about and would like to post them here and talk about them here, share it with everybody. Be sure to post if you can translate it, or if you know what it says, what it means and everything, post it on here, no problem, and that way we'll be able to share with everybody. So anyways, again, highly recommend, when you have a chance, to go to Facebook. Be sure to have that Godzilla 2014, the official the page, liked, because that way you'll be able to get these instant images that I'm talking about. So thanks again, everybody. Take care. Bye.